fast forward to today.
Yeah.
Where are you at today and what do you do there?
So today I am the Chief Digital Officer at SNIPES. We are a global sneaker and streetwear retailer, so akin to a Finish Line or a Foot Locker. I always feel the need to validate it that way because we've been established since 1998 in Europe, and we are a top 3 sneaker streetwear retailer in Europe. We've only just come to the US by way of acquisition in 2019. So we're still really, really new to the market. So I came on May 2019, and it's been wild. It's been so fast. We've acquired 3 businesses since I've been here.
And how many retail locations do you have? I saw a number and I remember it being very large.
In the US, we're just around 300 now. So globally, we're over 600 locations. It's been crazy. We're definitely a really unique business model from an e-commerce perspective and from a e-commerce technologist perspective. We have probably the most challenging digital environment to handle on a day-to-day basis. We handle hype selling, meaning we have low quantity, high demand footwear that has a big aftermarket resale value. And so you've got all sorts of folks that come to try to get access to these shoes because either they love them and want them and want to wear them, love them, want to hold them and collect them, or love them, want them, and want to resell them and make a buck. We could have 1,000 pairs of shoes and 200,000 people that show up. So having a digital environment that can handle not only the frequency that we have to manage as far as consumers go, but the bots and technology that go along with that hype selling makes it really complex and really fun.
What has been the most hyped up shoe that you've sold? I want to look it up and see like which one had the most people wanting to buy it. Or
that's a really good question. We have like Concords and we have like 11s that move around the holiday where there's a ton of hype. Yeezys historically have always been wild for us. That's been waning a bit. What's really funny about it is it's almost like the stock market. You never know which style's going to hit. So it's very unpredictable. We have our guesses and our own intuition about what makes a hype product and what doesn't. And so we're usually pretty spot on. We know what's going to be important to our customer base, but there's always that one-off that surprises you. So it definitely keeps us guessing and puts us in a position to have to be able to handle anything at any time.
So give me the formula. What makes a hype product? What indicators do you all look at to know if something's going to do well or not?
I mean, it's silhouette, it's colorway, it's the storyline behind the shoe. Are we commemorating the first championship for Michael Jordan? Well, there's probably going to be a lot of hype around that. Is it a collab with a celebrity? Is it a limited release? Who actually has the shoe? Are a select number of vendors holding the shoe, or does everybody have it? So those are kind of some of the variables that matter. But it's also kind of loosely tied to the economy as well, right? Disposable income is certainly a player here as well. So it's a very interesting market. It's really fun to watch and be a part of and drive. There's a big part of this too, which is customer experience, right? If customers have a really horrible experience trying to get a release shoe, are they going to come back and try again? And how hard is it to satisfy a customer when you have 1,000 shoes and 200,000 people that show up?
Yeah, what do you do? I mean, I'm trying to think like, what do you tell all the rest of the people? It reminds me of like trying to get Burning Man tickets this year. And it's like, how many are actually out there? I've been waiting for like 1,000 hours now and it's a no and there's no reason. I don't even know what number I was. Like, I'm just really sad.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely no different than that. A high demand on a low quantity, right? We employ a number of things, everything from digital queuing environments where we can actually hold people off of our site as to not put any pressure on the infrastructure side of our site. So we'll have a digital queuing system that will route consumers from the PDP to this area where they can see what's dropping, what number they are in line. We have like a progress bar that shows you how close you are to actually getting into the site to try to give some sort of visibility and timing. And then we have a whole host of technologies and rules that are set up in our environment that help protect the product, right? And help protect our consumers. Because what we don't want is for every reseller that gets access to our product, that's one LTV that I can't grow. I'm giving that LTV to a reseller's site, right? I'm giving that LTV to the end conversion that's going to get that shoe to the end consumer. So if my consumers can come here and know that I can preserve those pairs for them and get them to them, they're more likely to come back for the hat and the hoodie and the sweatpants, right? So that's where the value is for us to make sure that we're getting our product, Nike's product, Jordan's product, et cetera, into the hands of the right consumers, the ones that drive more value back to our business. So it's really important, right? So we have bot mitigation tools, we have fraud tools. We've got a whole, I don't want to tell you too much because I don't want the community to know how we do it. But what I will say is that we've got eyes on a lot, and the feedback that we get from the community is that we're tough to beat, which is nice.
Hey, thanks for watching. This segment was made possible by our friends at Salesforce Commerce Cloud. If you're looking for the #1 platform for all your commerce needs, go check out salesforce.com/commerce. And don't forget to subscribe below and tap that little bell icon so you can stay on top of all the amazing new segments and full episodes that we'll be putting out over the coming year with some of the best and most influential commerce leaders out there.